All right, guys, welcome in, welcome back. I couldn't get the mic to work. Was feeling a little better this morning, so I figured we'd pop off a little morning stream with the coffee. Yeah, I've been really pretty off the last couple of days, like super dizzy, super swollen. Doing pretty good this morning. Figured, like, let's do it. We'll see how it goes. Just take a look at some of the weather coming in. Take these, let me toggle the data off so we can see the watches of warnings right now. We got mega flood warnings, thunderstorm warnings, winter storm advisories, blizzards. Well, not really blizzard yet, but pretty good storms to the north. Look at the energy here. But what's the main thing is the bunker fuel ships are back. We have a brand new cloud brightening operation out here off the coast of Alaska. So that means we got a big weather pattern change coming. Just popped up today. So we've gone, the last two big storms, we had a 2-day cloud brightening operation right before the two big storms. Then they quit for a couple weeks here, and now we have another one. So we don't know if this is going to be a couple day operation or if this is going to be like, like a 2-week change the jet stream operation. So we're going to have to watch this the next couple of days, but they're definitely back. And that's definitely going to affect everything that's going on with the weather, just like we've been documenting. Let's hit a couple articles and we'll get back into the stuff here. So we got a big cold front hitting Hawaii with a bunch of winds, monster surf. They got 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, downing trees. They get tons of power outages there. I went and looked at the power outage map. And right now, California's first was almost 18,000 without power, but we got 5,200 without power down in Hawaii for the winds. It's like we can't even keep the power on because of the wind. Texas has 3,300 without power. Kentucky 3,100. West Virginia. So anyway, they got a pretty good storm hitting out here in Hawaii. Here we go with the mainstream coming out with the atmospheric river to threaten life-threatening flooding in California. High impact with moisture will drag warmer air behind it, slams California late this week. They're already in it. They're already having the flooding, the mudslides. The drought's over. Now we're going to see how the bunker fuel ship operation is going to change this flow that's going in. So we'll keep our eyes on that. I do have the thing going up. We'll check that in a minute. Oh yeah, I'll read this one. We'll do this one later, talking about how they're probably going to steal the water. Yeah, some of these articles I'm not going to go over. Up in Alaska, we got a disaster after the Northwest Alaska blizzard leads to power losses, boil water doses. I didn't look at Alaska here. Hold on, let me look. Oh, Alaska's only showing like 113 without power. I lost my thing here. Oh, this is probably this is the previous storm. The weather moved Saturday until Monday. They had 55-mile-an-hour winds. They did have at Point Hope, they had 105-mile-an-hour wind gust. About 7 inches of snow. Yeah, that's a lot of snow right there. 5 to 6 feet and 15 to 20 feet on the streets. So they're getting hit pretty good up there. We got a big red tide down in Florida, messing up the beaches. Tampa Bay Beach. They got the toxic blooms prompted cancellations of the Indian Rocks Beach Fest on Wednesday. More toxic crap in the water. Like everything is toxic anymore. We had thousands of lightning strikes over the New Zealand, over the west part of the island. They're always getting hit right there. And it's all from the extra heavy metal particulates. That's why we have more lightning. That's why the storms are more intensified. It's from aviation and the shipping industry. Could see tornadoes down there. Been seeing them everywhere. Some of these I'm going to wait. Britain's braced for 5 days of snow. Coldest place in the UK. You got weather warnings for England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. They're getting all the leftovers from these storms that are being slammed through the United States. Get a drink here. Oh man, what happened to my I don't know what I just did there. Hit the back button. I guess there just wasn't nothing there. Alright, we'll get into the sun stuff. Yeah, if you were feeling off like I was the last couple of days, man, the solar wind speed was almost up to, it was over 600. This morning it's still pretty high at 452 kilometers a second. We got minor geomagnetic storms today. It's kind of a side-swiping CME. It was launched on the 6th, so a couple days ago. It's the aftermath of a M5.8 class solar flare. Luckily, it was only a weak glancing blow. So we'll see the KP index is unsettled. Man, yesterday there was like 200 fireballs. Now there's only 2. Yeah, man, the last few days, that solar wind, when it was up over 600, man, it was getting me good. So I think I feel a little better today. Another crazy thing, the Cyclone Freddy is still out here, man. It's been out here for over a month. This is that like zombie Cyclone Freddy. It's been going since like February 2nd. The longest cyclone ever recorded. Longest storm. Look at this. It's turning right back into a Category 1 before it hits. We talked about this on the 16-day forecast. It was still down here as a Category 2. And now look, we're all the way into Wednesday and it's still here. So crazy stuff that this thing is still going. Let's see what it looks like here. Yeah, my aches and pains are really up too from the sun. That thing just keeps blowing up, recycling, blowing back up. This has to be one of the craziest cyclones I've documented. Let's take a look at the atmospheric rivers. I noticed the internet's been running much slower, and we're getting all these weird updates. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Been getting all kinds of weird updates on, trying to I don't let my phone update or try not to let the computer update. But even like my car GPS and all that keeps trying. Just weird updates there lately. So you see right now the atmospheric river is doing some backward stuff. You see it was shooting up like it's usually it goes up over Alaska and then down. Now it's like going backwards, right where the bunker fuel ship operated. Look, it looks like the bunker fuel operation is stopping the atmospheric river from going up to the north. Look at that, just a straight line. Look, you see energy coming down, smashing it back. So I'll be wanting to look at that tonight when I get home, see what they're doing there. Then you can see the cyclone way over there by Madagascar still spinning around. We looked at that. So we got a pretty good snowstorm to the north over the next couple of days, and we got pretty good rainstorm, floods coming in from the south. This map's not really showing it very good. See the west coast getting hammered. Just over the next 2 days here. Let me put this on 24-hour precipitation to see what we got here. So yeah, here's our target zones for the snow, floods, and there's some pretty good energy coming up here. So let's see if that gets severe. And then you got quite a bit of moisture coming in. Washington, Oregon, California. Go up. So you got 2 pretty good sections out of the energies coming up through Texas. I'll show you that here in a minute. And then all the snow to the north is going into Friday. So yeah, it's just the whole, everything's just completely clouded up. If I can get the stuff off. You can see down here in the purple, that's the convective energy, like for severe. We see it's coming all the way up in through Texas, Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, and then all the flood zones are going to be up in Arkansas. Of course, we'll have the winter storm going over Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas, and then on over into Michigan. Excuse me there. So you see all the flood watches over there in California. I mean, there's one thing you got to think about with all this snow, all this rain, man. We could see an earthquake just from the displacement of all the moisture that's landing on there. So that's going to be something to definitely watch. If we get a big earthquake over on the west coast, just from the sheer weight of the snowpack pushing down on the mountains, all the moisture pushing down. We'll see if it pops something off there. Let me take some of this stuff off. I'll go ahead and take that off. There, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and check to see if we can see any of the aviation clouds. Yeah, hopefully, if I feel good tonight, we'll do a regular show. Last couple nights, man, I just couldn't do it. Barely sit up straight. Yeah, I feel pretty good today, man. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday, or the day before. Yesterday was a really bad day. My knees aren't even swollen right this minute. My feet are a little bit, but my knees aren't. So we got a big operation going on down in the Gulf of Mexico. I'll zoom in on that. California is getting slammed with the aviation aerosols. And then also up in Canada is getting hit. Actually, all right where they're getting ready to bring the storm system in. See if I can zoom, go down in here, take a better look. Yeah, Sunday I wasn't doing good. It's really weird, man. It's ups and downs with this crappy disease. One day you feel great, the next day you don't know if you're going to make it to the next day. It's pretty insane. Definitely big operation there. You see right out the peninsula there. So they're concentrating right where the heavy rain's going to be later. Look at that, we're missing a bunch of frames. It jumps from there, and then wham, we're missing a bunch of frames right here. And you can see all the aerosols being deployed right where the storms are going to be. Let's go over just a little bit. Let's go over right over Texas. So, I mean, we have aerosols all the way through this whole thing. Like, hardly any of these clouds are even natural clouds. Look at that thing blow up right there over Texas. Yeah, we're missing. Look at that. It goes from there. Wham. We're missing all kinds of data. We're missing, let's see, 1756 to 1931. We're missing 2 hours of data right here. Look at that thing. That's pretty powerful. Looks like there's like a ground base system right there. Let's go check California. Yeah, everything going on in the political scene and all that is just nuts what they're getting away with, man. There's definitely nobody there to help us. They're bringing the New World Order in every single day, which we'll get into that deeper tonight too. Yeah, I need to go down south a little more. Look at that, man. They're missing so much data. All synthetic skies right here. Every bit of this grayish looking color is all aircraft induced clouds. Whoa, this guy does, there's a couple does a little U-turn down in here. There he goes, a little U-turn. So you know they're not going from point A to point B. They're flying back and forth and back and forth. Let me go look way up here. I know there was one. Try that one. Maybe too far over. Yeah, we're getting close to the snow piercer. Not getting a lot of good data here because we're missing a bunch, but you can definitely see they're setting it up. Look at that one there. Looks like a rocket coming through. Let's go see if we can pick up the these ships out here. May have to put this on a little bigger. Oh yeah, look at them. There's actually a lot more ships out there than what it looked like. I need to go down. Look at all of them right there. There's even more than what it looks like. There's a plane. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Or go down south just a little bit. Try right there. See, now it's way up to the north, but you can still see them. So there's our brand new bunker fuel operation. So if it's going to be like a little 2-day operation, then we know it's going to be a storm affecting injection. And then if they just stay out there for like a week or two, we know that they're trying to switch up the patterns. So just out of nowhere, man, here they come. The ships are back. So we'll know within the next day or two what kind of operation this is. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to keep this short. Much love. If I can get on tonight, I will. Armor up. Thanks for all the prayers. Keep sending the prayers. They've got to be helping. I'm getting a little better. And we will either see tonight, or if I feel good in the mornings, I'll just keep popping these morning shows off when I feel good. Anyway, guys, armor on, armor up, man. Eyes to the sky, and get prepared, man. They're pulling all kinds of crap on us. And I don't see anybody doing anything about it. Anyway, guys, have a good day. And I will pop off something later if I see something crazy while I'm out getting around. Anyway, guys, armor on, eyes to the sky. I'm